We're very good bad boys.
Tears don't fall. Only when Kiss plays, though.
Bitch, I'm glad I'm not Madonna.
All that, and it's cold on RDs.
Mike, activate the heater.
Enuff Z Nuff, bitch.
Super Media Bros.
Feels so much better.
Yeah.
My balls are warm finally.
Letting it roar.
We are letting it roar.
Commando.
Commando. Going commando.
Bedroom commandos.
At least Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley are not in here letting it roar, because I would fucking kill over dead.
Or an aneurysm, just, yeah.
It's the literal kiss of death.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Audibly and physically, yeah.
Welcome to episode 135 of the Super Media Bros podcast. I'm Midnight Agent Raw.
And I'm Okame.
And we're not dead yet.
But wait.
There's more. We're back with another Flop 10 installment, and this time it's music videos, because apparently we forgot that we did this on our prior podcast and not on this one. So we're here to bring you some shitty music videos.
It's like a remix, basically.
Flop 10. Music videos, Redux.
Rebrux.
Yeah, Rebrux. Horcrux. We must fucking destroy these.
Horbrux.
Yeah,
all 10 of these Horbrux.
All 10 of these Horbruxes.
How stupid can one be by the power of these 10 videos?
We've actually foregone the elimination style on this one. I feel like we would have become stupider having watched 10 more videos than what we've already got.
Granted, there are plenty of dumb music videos out there to choose from. We're well aware of that. But like he said, there's only so many brain cells that we have left over after 130 something of these episodes or more that we can only salvage. So we went through not really a whole lot of digging, because it was pretty much like given to us, of these 10 videos, and quite frankly, I'm pretty satisfied in a fucked up way with this list, how stupid it is.
Oh, me too. And the best part about it is a lot of these are things we haven't seen before. Like, some of these songs we know exist, but we haven't actually seen the videos for these. Because typically when people are like, oh, worst music videos, you think of a lot of really overly mainstream artists. Like, we have a couple of those on here, but you don't think of any other artists' videos. You think of, just whatever's in like the top 40 and Billboard Top 100 shit. That is a whole different cesspool. This is actually a brand new cesspool of bullshit.
Yeah. This is like underneath that main layer of cesspool.
Before we kill you with a cesspool, we would like you guys to check out a promo from some friends of ours over at the Crazy Train of Thought podcast, because unlike this list of music and videos, they are not a cesspool.
No.
All right, everybody on the train, all aboard. You snooze, you lose.
Buy my loot boxes.
Not you. Get off the train. Don't let him on.
Oh, okay.
All right, listen here, Greenhorn. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about how to conduct a podcast. First thing you need to know is never stay on topic, ever.
Sir?
What do you want?
People are complaining about the Venom movie still.
I don't care. Feed them Justice League or something. Get them off my back.
Copy.
Sir, it says in the book that you need to stay on topic as a podcast.
Screw the book, Greenhorn. The book was written by dinosaurs. Second thing you need to know is never report news that's not at least 2 or 3 weeks old.
Sir?
What do you want?
People are complaining about the Pokemon Go update.
I don't care. Just gag them or something. Shut them up.
On it.
Sir,
What do you want, Greenhorn?
I think the train might be going off the rails.
That's exactly how we run this show. This is the Crazy Train of Thought podcast, brought to you by the Idiot Savants. Find us anywhere you listen to podcasts.
www.crazytrainofthought.com.
All right, and we're back.
That train went by quick.
It did.
I lost my train of thought.
It left the station, and I'm sad.
It immediately derailed.
I hope Ryan and the guys are okay.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Let's get into this dumb fuckery while we still have some sanity left over. We're not going to rank them until after we've talked about them. Cody, what's first on our shit list?
You know, I'm looking at the search history, not so much the list. And I see Chris Holmes' Let It Roar.
Now, Chris Holmes is most notably the former lead guitarist of the band W.A.S.P. And this song came from a solo album he did called Shitting Bricks. I'm not shitting you.
But Chris is.
Yeah, Chris is. We watched this, and the song, it sounds like, oh my God, like you hear the music intro and you're like, fuck yeah, this is gonna kick ass. And then it's like your crazy fucking uncle trying to be a rock star with this pile of garbage. How many set locations like do you think he was thinking of besides the local VFW Legion Hall to film in? Because that's what it looks like. At some point, he's just like, you know what? I'm going to get my homies and we're going to the fucking VFW to film a rock concert.
You know, I immediately thought of like, what if Grandpa had something to do during the pandemic?
Jesus Christ. Yes, this is exactly that. This is what happens out of pandemic boredom. It's gloriously shitty. Like, it's the train wreck you can't turn away from.
It's like, Grandpa, why are you getting your motorcycle out? To let it roar.
We're going to rock and roll. My initial thought was the guy looks like the dude from Bum Fights.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just like, hey, go fucking make this video.
He filmed at his fucking apartment, which he's doing right now. Like, here's the thing. There's this heavy metal rock song playing right now, and he's just casually sitting down at his table drinking something.
Having tea and fucking crumpets.
Letting it roar, and he's just casual.
And then at one fucking point, the dude breaks out a giant fly fish rod. And we were laughing because I think that's near the guitar solo or near the middle or end of it. And I was like, oh my God, please let this man air guitar solo on this fishing rod.
It's kind of like watching if there was a dating video for 80s metal rockers.
That are well past their prime.
Yeah.
I'm looking for love 20 years later after my 3 divorces.
Let it whore.
And rehab, let it whore. That's the name of the dating videos. Like,
I like beaches. Ride my cycle with some hot bitch behind me.
I like beaches and bitches.
There you go.
He's so dumb. Like, it cuts from a VFW to he's in front of this ice cream / cotton candy pop-up stand at a beach carnival. It's so fucking bad.
And then his homeboys ride their cycles back to the VW.
Yeah, because when we first watched it, I was like, where's this guy's band? And then right here, they all just come flying through the front door on their Harleys. Mm-hmm. And you were like, oh, there they are.
The burning question in our brains, where's the band? There they are.
We're here.
Oh, by the way, he has a picture of himself on his own guitar.
I don't know if that's him or Charles Manson, but they look identical, so we're just going to say it's a self-portrait.
Yeah. An attempt.
Yeah, so the song is called Let It Roar by Chris Holmes. And for anybody that watches old school wrestling out there, the guy legitimately looks like Balls Mahoney from ECW. Like, he's just missing a chair.
Yeah. I mean, he was sitting on his chair.
Right. So there's that pile of
Letting
shit.
it roar.
Yes. What's next, man?
Why don't we do Tommy Seebach, Apache?
Yeah, okay, so a lot of you guys know this one. This one came out in the mid to late 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And the song is basically like the height of the hippie disco kind of shit. And this video is so unapologetically 70s.
Right. We'll go with that.
I can't describe it any other way. And the other thing that I remember about watching this, at certain points in the video, the actual video is off time from the music that's playing.
It is. I've caught that a lot. Also, Tommy looks like a disco Jedi. It immediately reminded me of the Star Wars holiday special.
Dude, yes. It's that, and also like the Donnie and Marie Star Wars thing that we talked about a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's so stupid.
It's like you said, it's so unapologetically 70s.
Can't.
And there's really no singing going on besides him just going like either or Apache or something. And then the girls are like going, ooh, like doing some weird noises.
They all are stuck in place. It's like they're glued to the fucking grass, and this is all they can do. I mean, even the guitarist looks bored as shit, dude.
Yeah, Tommy's like the only one getting into it.
Yeah. And, you know, this is a common drummer trope that everybody's in front of the drummer so you can never see it. And he's just back there. Even in the shots you can't see him, he's just like... kill me.
Kind of looked like you for a second back in the 70s. Not saying that in a bad way.
No. I'm looking and I'm just kind of like, ugh. Oh, God, you're right. Fuck my life. I've seen enough. But
look, there's your little drum solo right
that's
there.
right.
Whatever you want to call a solo.
And that part of the fucking video is a prime example of where the music gets off because he's supposed to be playing a snare right there and he's hitting his floor tom and nowhere near his hats or snare drum. So bad.
Hats are off to you.
Tommy Seebach, Apache.
Pretty catchy song, I will admit, but what in the hell, video-wise?
That looked like the 70s version of that fucking Vince McMahon video we were watching a while ago.
Brother.
Yeah. That's not even on the list, but if you want like a good laugh, just YouTube Vince McMahon singing, and it's a clip of him doing this show tune kind of thing at a WWE awards event in the 80s with Hulk Hogan playing bass guitar.
Macho Man playing trumpet.
It's terrible.
Yeah. It's so bad it's good.
Right.
Yeah. How about BrokenCYDE?
Yeah, I was about to say let's please do that one. This is both laughable, song and video wise, because this is pretty much Blood on the Dance Floor light, and it's fucking horrible.
It's like screamo with auto-tune and hip-hop. I'm not a fan of the random screaming, just
Yeah, they're like, okay, cool. Let's maybe not do that. The video is such shit quality, and there's like a pig in a costume. It's just so cringy, dude. It looks like they parked their parents' vehicles in the furthest part of the mile-long driveway they have to go into their house. And they're like, let's use our mom and dad's money to get these random women that we probably couldn't get in real life and just throw them in the background.
You ever notice the pig in that one shot was trying to tell the cameraman, like, everybody watching this, go away.
Yeah, he's like
Go
shoving
away.
back. He's like shoving away. Like, don't. It's so cringe, though, dude. This whole fucking thing. It's just them, trying to head bob and bounce up and down in front of their fucking car or whoever's car it is.
All of these, like, Microsoft Paint production value in the background.
Yo, dude, I just got PowerPoint and I just got the first version of fucking Adobe. Let's see what we can do with this bullshit.
Want to make a music video? Yeah.
I've seen enough of this bullshit.
But yeah, that's literally all this song is just terrible singing, shitty concept for a music video, and just bad overall production.
BrokenCYDE freaks with 3 X's.
We're BrokenCYDE too.
Yeah, we are.
So let's do the list is kind of interesting now. Let's do Bitch I'm Madonna.
Oh, fuck this video. Fuck this song and fuck this video for a multitude of reasons.
One reason, it's just the fact that Madonna is trying way too hard still at this point in her life.
Yeah, just to be relevant.
Yeah.
Because she has really, I'm sorry, like Madonna is absolutely a legend as far as 80s music was concerned, and mid 90s she was always reinventing herself, but it's bad now. Like the last at least 15 or so years have just not been good to her.
Yeah. And when you listen to this song, the drop is so fucking terrible.
Yeah, and then the video doesn't really do shit either. It looks like she's in a Vegas hotel doing a one-take shot through this whole damn thing. And then she's got certain celebrities that pop up, like she's got Rihanna and fucking Chris Rock. And why would you lower your fucking standards and be in this video? Like, I can just picture Chris Rock being there like, I guess I'll do her a favor.
Yeah.
I'm more popular. Always have been.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'll give her a confidence boost and be in her video.
And that doesn't even help.
No, fuck no, it doesn't help.
Not with the sock puppets.
Probably cock puppets.
Yeah. There's one particular part of this video that completely just derails the whole entire video, and that's when Kanye comes on.
Dude, yeah. And the whole time, in between all these celebrity pop-ups that happen, she's with a bunch of people that are at least 30 years younger than she is.
Yeah, because you have Miley Cyrus.
Miley Virus.
Yeah. Fucking Beyonce.
Beyonce is the one that disappointed me the most because
She way better than this.
oh my god, yeah. Beyonce is like queen as fuck. And that's like just such a lower standard to be in this. Ugh. And where's she going? Like she's like going up these fucking stairs and making out with like
Everybody.
yeah.
This is like your 60-year-old mom trying to go to a club.
Your 60-year-old mother cashed in her social security check and blew it on a fucking giant rave party at a Las Vegas hotel that's overlooking the city.
All for her granddaughter.
And her granddaughter's only probably like 12 or some
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, she's probably like 16 at this point.
I don't know, dude, but either way, it's not good.
No.
That's bitch, I'm Madonna. And like we said in the beginning, bitch, I'm glad I'm not Madonna.
Yeah. Let's do Alice Cooper.
Now, this is the actual example of when reinvention goes wrong, but well before Madonna started doing it every time she fucking put something out.
Every time she graces the screen with no grace.
Yeah, this is Alice Cooper's Clones, and this was his attempt to go new wave. And instead of being new wave looking in the video, it's like a stage shot of, it's like a live performance video, basically. Alice Cooper looks like a 70-year-old, very, very tiny gothic mom who still sells Girl Scout cookies, complete with beret.
Hurl Scout.
Yes. I'm Alice Cookie. Buy these Hurl Scout cookies.
You want to take notice at this video has only 3 angles. Forward, left, and right of his face. You never see anything else half the time. And I swear, he looks like he's reading off of cue cards when he's singing from the front. He's just kind of like, you see his eyes glancing over like, yeah, that's the right line.
Do you remember the video for Money for Nothing, the Al Yankovic version where he keeps looking for the camera, like looking up and down and left and right? That's what this looks like. I'm just going to stare straight ahead because they keep changing the camera angle too much. Fuck this video.
Maybe it's like bad directing. Like whoever made the video, like actually directed it was like piss poor directions. It's like, hey, Al, hey, over here. Now look over there. Now look up here.
This is Alice in Blunderland.
Yeah, he's like, what am I doing?
I can't blame this man, though. You go from the shit that he was known for to this. Like, thankfully, when Wayne's World comes out not too long after this, Feed My Frankenstein saves his ass.
Sweet glam rock. That's another thing.
Yeah, when it pops up in the video, it's just sweet glam rock.
Whoever edited this actual video you need to be ashamed of yourself.
He gets done looking at the negatives on this.
Fuck.
Now, this shot, it looks like Marilyn Manson is walking around him.
Oh, you talking about whenever he's just like looking at himself?
Yeah.
That's Alice Cooper actually being himself, looking at this, being like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I know. But the way that they color graded his like look, he looks like Marilyn Manson's like walking around like, man, I'm done so much better than this.
He's like, Alice, this isn't Marilyn Manson talking. This is Brian.
Yeah.
Like, this is me. This is Brian. I'm trying to talk to you. Like,
I'm trying to talk some sense into you.
Please stop. You were my fucking hero until this bullshit.
I'm telling you.
So away with Alice Cooper and
Losing his fucking mind.
yeah, clones.
All the cloning he did.
Exactly.
Let's do Enuff Z Nuff.
Yeah, Enuff Z Nuff, like ENUFFZ, capital Z.
Like when we first saw this video,
Fly High Michelle is the name of the song.
I looked at the very like first 5 seconds. I was like, oh, there's a contender for Aerosmith because you had the lightning strikes in the background.
The fucking beginning.
Okay. That's where the guys from Aerosmith were filming.
And then
way over there.
And that's the lightning strike that hit Joey Kramer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were on 2 separate sides of the city.
Don't worry, we're getting to Aerosmith lightning strikes. We promise. Because we've talked about it for long fucking enough. Who is the chick that's walking? Like,
That's Michelle.
I know that's Michelle, but I mean, like, the chick that plays her, she looks so familiar.
There's so much editing going on. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
They're in like this, the city background looks bleak as shit, but then there's like rainbows and balloons, and then the lead singer looks like he's in a bubble yum commercial, for fuck's sake. And then the moon is a skull. There's doves and roses and red pink balloons just everywhere.
Yeah, the singer kind of reminds me of like Axl Rose on freaking acid.
Acid Rose.
Yeah.
Is this like if the Care Bears were human?
Yeah. With like doves coming from
This
all the
is-
magicians in the city.
This is what it's like when doves cry, because this is some bullshit.
I don't get this video at all. Like, I understand it's just like, let's look at us. Enough's enough.
Yeah.
I need to know what the fuck you're trying to get at.
If they were trying to get at a record label, this is not the way.
The record label just took off like the doves.
That's like the recreation of them losing their album deal. Is just the doves like, like flying away.
It's like, you want a record deal? Cool. Bye.
There goes Atlantic. There goes Columbia. There goes Geffen. There goes everything.
What's up with that rainbow? It kind of reminds me of like Fruit by the Foot or the Sour Stripes, like throwing candy in the face of the camera. Who edited this? Like, I want to know by curiosity who edited this, because they must have let their like 12-year-old like nephew or niece make this video.
It's the costume shit too, though. Like the way they're all dressed, they sort of match, but they don't. But they're in such a weird fucking place that it matches, I guess.
You kind of are in a weird place mentally watching this too.
I think I've seen enough of this one. Enough is enough.
Look all the peeps flying from the freaking Easter factory. The rainbow birds.
Fucking done with this shit. That's like the acid trip you don't want to fucking be on. Let's go ahead and do lightning strikes, dude.
We just have to.
Yeah, I mean, like after that, we have to do this one. So the thing about this music video, there are a ton of things. This is when Whitford and Joe Perry were not in the band. So the two main guitarists in Aerosmith were not in the band at this point.
And it clearly shows.
Oh, absolutely, because the music's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And this video is not any better. So it looks like they're in like a recording studio / maybe like a built-up stage to do a performance on. And they look like themselves for a second, but then they all of a sudden are decked out in leather with their fucking hair greased back, which is not a good look at all for any of these guys. They've got like fucking chains and baseball bats, and there's like an alley fight. It's so bad. Who the fuck is this? Because this ain't Aerosmith.
All the extras that they called in for favors.
Yeah, like Steven Tyler starts kind of like singing into the baseball bat, and then like the song kind of picks up, and then out of fucking nowhere, poor Joey Kramer on the drums just gets nailed by fucking lightning, and he falls behind his drum kit. And then that's where we go into the alleyway scene.
Which we were confused. It's like, why is this big white background sitting here? We know now why.
It's just to catch him. He's like, ah! It's so bad. But it's funny because they do that thing where they repeat a shot like 4 times of him flying backwards, but when he flies backwards, the image is flip-flopped a couple times, and then he falls and lightning hits him and he just falls the rest of the way.
Yeah. That good old Photoshop lightning strike.
Yeah, and now they're just in the alley singing, and it looks like they're about to beat somebody's ass, but whose ass are they about to beat?
Their career.
They're beating up like the older versions of themselves, being like, we're starting anew. Fuck you guys.
We're tired of our shit being bad. Like, people want to sit there and say, you know, Journey Separate Ways is a bad video. And I'm thinking to myself, have you seen Aerosmith when lightning strikes?
Yeah, Lightning Strikes is absolutely balls compared to Journey's Separate Ways music video. Because, I mean, at least in Separate Ways, it's shot during the daytime and they're having fun. This just is pathetic as shit.
They're trying to act big and bad and tough and making themselves a name for that era. And it's like, not even trying. It's not even close.
Oh, fuck.
Swing of the melon.
Are they beating up melons in a goddamn parking lot somewhere? What the fuck?
Who decided to use that as an idea? Yeah, let's just beat up cantaloupes.
We can't hire anybody that says, you know, at one point in my life, I had my ass beat by the members of Aerosmith, but it wasn't the good version of Aerosmith. I don't want to be in this video. And the director's just like,
melons it is.
Yeah. I'm done.
Yeah.
Fuck that video. Okay, so we've got 3 more on the list, and I really, really, really feel like we need to address the T-Baby Cold in the D.
First of all, what the hell of a name is that?
I would assume that the D, like Detroit, like it's cold in Detroit. And it's very much shot on VHS. I swear to God, this doesn't look like post-production. It really looks like somebody took one of those over-the-shoulder cam recorders with, you know, you shove the VHS tape in, and here we are. This group of people, and they're walking, like, it's a hip-hop song, but they're, like, walking through, like, this graveyard, and every time they show, like, the female lead that's like lead vocalist, wherever she's got like red hair and shit, she does not look interested. Like nobody in this video looks interested whatsoever, and it's not doing it any favors. Not to mention the song is not that great to begin with.
That one girl in the back, she's getting into it, but I think she's listening to another song on her headphones.
Dude, that's probably like what she was like, you know what? Like somebody talked to her, like, how did you have inspiration to look so happy during the song? And she was just like,
took her headphones off. What?
You know, I was just listening to Cruel Summer by Ace of Base because I was dreaming of somewhere that was not cold.
Yeah.
But the video is just poor quality all around. And it's not even like, what is that, the fucking cityscape just photoshopped into the background somehow? What the hell?
You know, I can just imagine the scenario here. they're probably at home watching home movies, and one of the kids is like, "Man, that looks so dope. You should put that in the music video." Huh.
I have an idea.
And what are you going to sing about? The D.
We're going to sing about being cold in Detroit.
Yeah. But we're going to call it the D and let people have their own misconception about that.
That's right, because it may be cold in Detroit, but that dick may also be cold.
Whose idea was it to sing at a graveyard? Not to mention her singing is way offbeat, too. Like, I cringe so much just listening to this.
I know. I think I'm done. Okay, I'm going to leave the second to last ones up to you, like which order you play these in, because holy shit.
Vennu Mallesh has to go first.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Vinu Mallesh, which is an Indian artist, and the song is called It's My Life. And ironically enough, the video has like, I think a little over 22 million hits on YouTube, but the song is not completely terrible, but fuck dude, the video is just so horrible. It's like, let's film in this home that has like the color selections on the walls just make it look depressing as shit. The house looks, dated as shit, but they have all of this really like good music equipment in it. But the guy looks so uninterested when he's fucking singing the vocals into the damn shit.
He looks so confused.
He is confusion. I mean, even the female vocalist she's into it somewhat, but he's just like, guess I'll sing these. He's singing it like with feeling and stuff, but the look on his face is that of who wrote this garbage?
Well, if you really listen to it, I was the same way. I'm like, there's so many different genres being thrown together in this first, couple minutes. So I'm confused as to like what it's gonna be coming out of this music video here.
It's almost like Indian Eiffel 65, the way they do the auto-tune over the vocals at certain points.
But the same time, that same dude gets so hyped up about certain parts of the song that he's like he's popping off. He's like, yeah.
Oh, he is going the fuck off at one point because like the dude is singing in a vocal booth and then there's a shot going back into there he is. He's
this shit.
He's standing up and he's like fist pumping, then points at him, and it looks like he's encouraging him, but he's probably really sitting behind that glass, like you said. Fuck this shit. What the fuck are you doing? You
ruined my career.
You motherfucker, you wasted my budget. Fucking explain.
You're a very bad boy.
What have you done? Yes, you're a very, very bad boy.
Very good bad boy.
You're a very good bad boy.
That's why he threw his lyrics and he's like, that's a good lyric.
Oh my God. What the fuck have we just witnessed?
He likes to contradict everything he's talking about too. Like the whole entire song, he's like talking about how he's good at this, but he's also bad. He's doing this thing, but he's not doing this thing.
I'm a very good bad cook.
He's a smart cheater. He's a painkiller. He's a good teacher, perfect learner, a backbencher.
What the fuck is
a new censor, a soul builder.
What the fuck is a backbencher?
He's very anger. He's very danger. My life driver, routine changer, rules break. I'm literally not kidding y'all.
Cody was just reading the fucking lyrics off the screen from the YouTube video. It's so bad. Let's get the fuck away from this.
So yeah, that was Vennu Mallesh.
We have legitimately saved, in our opinion, the best for last. And when we say best, we mean probably the actual most cringe-worthy video of this entire collection.
With good old Gene Simmons' face on the top.
Oh, yeah. This one is the single Tears Are Falling from Kiss. And this version of Kiss is like non-makeup Kiss from the 80s when they took that shit off when Lick It Up came out.
Which is scary enough.
The song deals with a breakup.
There's a lot of crying, a lot of spirit fingers.
Well, I laugh whenever she cries in the beginning and Paul Stanley just goes like that and just turns away like, bitch, stop crying. Like,
no, it looks like he just nutted himself. It's like, oh, yeah. Your sadness makes me glad.
Nut is fallen.
Yeah.
But yeah, the music video turns from this like sepia colored shit.
That was fucking creepy.
Yeah, and then it just strikes, and then Paul Stanley looking like goddamn Macho Man Randy Savage with his little fingerless, long neon green gloves with tassels coming off of him. And they're performing what looks like it's going to be this Hawaiian, like tropical island with a volcano in the back. Why the fuck does this signify breakup?
When the earth, volcano erupts, the earth breaks up a little bit. I kind of see why, but at the same time, I'm heavily saying why.
That is a stretch, though, dude. That is such a fucking reach.
That's the only thing I can come up with to make sense of this crap.
Man, it's... you pointed this out about Gene Simmons too. Like, he looks significantly more uninterested in what he does. And then another thing, the makeup that they would wear absolutely hides the lazy eye.
Yeah.
Because this one does not do him any favors. This doesn't do this band any favors.
Like, everything about him is interested except for his face. Like, no joke, because when he's doing his, I guess, his little jig, his little, like, you know, rock and swing he's doing, his face is just like the same stoic look, like, yeah, tears are falling.
God, why? And I also believe this is the point in Kiss where Ace Frehley and Peter Criss were not in the band. Because, I mean, they've made it a fucking point to mostly focus on Gene and Paul. And I can't remember if this was Eric as their drummer at the time. Like, I think this is the one that passed away, sadly, because he was actually a pretty good drummer. But they do not even show the other guitarist at all. Like, he's just there in pickup shots and then, like, shots of the whole stage. But I don't know that he actually...
There.
Well, that's the first close-up I've seen the whole video.
There, too. His guitar.
Maybe during the guitar solo, but that's about it.
Yeah, he had one guitar shot. I saw that.
And then that one shot of Paul just about to jump off the volcano ledge, and it looks like he's about to drop a fucking elbow like Randy Savage. He's like, oh yeah, because he can't do the oh yeah, so he does the oh yeah, and jumps the fuck off.
Who turns the light on and it starts to rain in this little...
That's Paul Stanley's jizz.
Yeah.
He's doing his little windshield wipers with his fingers, and it looks like fucking dicks and neon condoms wiping it away. Fuck that video for real. So that's 10 videos, goddammit. And like we said, if we had to sit through any more of that shit or like talk about any more than those 10, we'd probably have lost more brain cells than we already have.
We would be here a lot longer than an hour.
Yeah. So now the time has come to decide.
Speaking of Paul Stanley.
Exactly. Now the time has come jizz, to rank these motherfuckers 10 to 1. The 10th choice in the list is the least worst of them all.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to lie. This may be one of the toughest rankings we've done in this series.
I say, honestly, the last two on the list is probably Chris Holmes and Tommy Seebach. Like, the 10 and 9 are probably them two.
Because they're kind of enjoyable a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, just
like,
for the comedic aspect of it, you
right.
think? Yeah. So, but which one lands it dead last? Do you think it's...
I think Tommy Seebach is 10.
Yeah, because he absolutely is like trying to relive the glory days.
Yeah.
And that's just very apparent. Who goes at the number 8 spot?
That's a hard one. Because, Jesus, these last 8 are pretty terrible.
Do you think maybe Alice Cooper goes at 8 just because it's like, that was at least like one trip up in his whole fucking career, I would say. Just
I could give it that, yeah.
because it's like Alice Cooper rocks otherwise.
Right.
But you look at this and you're just like, maybe that was just like a really bad decision.
Yeah, he can be number 8.
Who goes at lucky number 7?
You know, I hate to say this.
Madonna?
Yeah. Only because it was crap, but it made sense.
Yeah, because the song is real dubstep based, I guess, and electronic based, so it kind of fits the vibe of the video, I guess.
Even though when you have a try hard. Yeah. So yeah, Madonna is bitchy self is at number 7. Yeah, you guys have no idea how hard this is for us to rank because they're terrible and we don't know who is worse. I'm having the hardest time thinking who can be number 6. But I would have to probably say Enuff Z Nuff.
See, it was either going to be him or Vennu.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, Vennu was more terrible to me than Enuff Z Nuff. Honestly.
Yeah, because the song, I feel like Venu's song deserved more than it got video-wise. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because he's a caregiver. He's a risk taker.
That's right.
He's a painkiller.
So we can agree that Enuff Z Nuff goes at 6 and then Vennu goes at 5.
Yeah.
Now, here is the fucked up part. The last 4, those seemed easy in comparison to these motherfuckers. Because now we got to figure out Aerosmith, Kiss, T-Baby, and BrokenCYDE. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, I feel like maybe Aerosmith goes at 4, comparatively.
Which is scary because back in the day, I remember back in the day when Aerosmith was really high on this list. Really high on this list.
Yeah, because this isn't the first time. Like when we had our old podcast, like when we did this particular style of Flop 10, Aerosmith, if I remember, they were like close. Maybe
they were like 3
top,
or 2.
I was gonna say they were top 3.
Yeah, because Rebecca Black took it.
Fuck. Yeah, and we didn't want to be like, we didn't want to do it where it was like the typical shit like, oh, Rebecca Black's Friday goes at number 1. Because, I mean, that song's been done to death.
But she rightfully deserves number 1 on that one.
Yeah. But all this bullshit, yeah, Aerosmith absolutely goes at number 4 on this because I cannot, in good conscience, stick them in the top 3.
Okay. So, top 3, 3 to 2 to 1 in my mind. T-Baby, BrokenCYDE, Kiss.
Absolutely,
Okay.
dude.
Because I absolutely cannot stand BrokenCYDE with that fucking fugly ass singing that they do, if you won't even call it that. However, Kiss pretty much just destroyed themselves in so many different ways with that video.
They should be called Piss
Yeah.
because that video was absolute piss.
That was an absolute miss.
Yeah, because here's my logic, because I was thinking the exact same order that you did just now. Because at least with the T-Baby, it's like, okay, we're working with what we've got. Obviously, working with what we have. It's still shitty in its own right, but we're working with what we've got.
However, the song sucks.
Yeah, it does. So number 3, BrokenCYDE is just fucking shit all around because it looks like some try-hard rich boys that even that they could afford to do better. They didn't on both fronts. The music was shit and so was the video.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss gets number 1 because those fuckers are loaded as fuck, and that's the best they could fucking come up with for a song with that kind of content behind it. That's the best they could fucking do.
Yeah.
And not to mention Gene Simmons is just a shit ass. Fuck him.
Yep.
Number 1.
Easy.
That may have been, I said it was hard, but that may have been the easiest decision to throw something at number 1.
Well, the 3 that I thought of were those 3 initially. It was just who's going to be the last 7. That was the problem. I knew a few of them I actually enjoyed, even though it was just like, what the fuck was going on? However, the rest were like, okay, who is actually worse than the others? Like, how do you rank this? And there are so many categories as to, okay, well, this one visually sucked. This one audibly sucked. This one, the concept sucked. This one, these people in here are just don't need to be here. So how do you put them? How do you rank them? How do you slip them in there? And it's like,
I feel like this is the most comprehensive we could come up with, or the most comprehensive way to do this.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's the flop 10 worst music videos. I can't. I cannot anymore.
You gotta go cleanse the brain and the eyes and the ears.
Yeah. So the next 2 Cult Cinema Showdowns are going to feature films of the Japanese sort. And we're kind of excited because I know one of these, like, we've been trying to figure out what to put with it, and then the other one was something I was waiting on to come in because I ordered. So next week we're gonna do Tetsuo the Iron Man finally, because we talked about that way back on episode 27.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna do Tetsuo the Iron Man versus Electric Dragon 80,000 Volts, and these 2 are black and white Japanese films, and they're pretty cool in their own respective ways. But it's who's gonna be better?
Yeah.
And then the one after that, I know you've been waiting for a while. We're finally going to cover Funky Forest.
Yes.
We're finally going to cover Funky Forest, The First Contact. And that one's going to go up against Survive Style 5+. Both of these are just weird.
Yeah. I remember watching part of Funky Forest on a Facebook video, and it went from 90 to 1,000 like immediately quick, because I had no idea what the fuck was going on. And that enticed me to watch this movie. And I'm so glad I did, because it touches every weird factor of my brain.
It's over 2 hours. So this might be one of the longest, I think, if not the longest movie we've ever watched for this series. Mm-hmm. And it's a big one.
Yeah.
After Tetsuo the Iron Man and Electric Dragon 80,000 Volts, we're going to come back with some more bands. And this isn't necessarily a flop 10. This is more or less, I think, just going to be Cody and I spilling our brain thoughts everywhere on artists and bands that should have just fucking stopped.
So be prepared for that shit.
Yeah. So you're either going to really hate us for shitting all over your favorite band, or you're going to love us for introducing you to shit that you've never seen. Before we sign off, visit our merch store. Cody is wearing our fucking new t-shirt right now. It's soft.
It feels so good on me.
It does.
Makes me feel powerful.
Like, I'm not wearing it, but I know it feels good on him.
Yeah, I'm just emitting awesomeness to him right now.
That's how it's not the energy drink that I'm drinking today.
No.
It's this is the power that I am vibing off of from our Super Media Bros podcast t-shirt.
Super Media Power.
Yeah. Get that shit at our Store Frontier store. In the show notes below.
along with other goodies.
$14. You can't fucking beat that price.
And also, do you not want to rep us? Come on.
Do it.
We know deep down you have the desire to do it.
Do it now.
Quit making up excuses.
Do it good.
Both of you.
Buy this t-shirt just like you could.
And put it on.
And get Wood wearing it. Wow. Okay, shut up, Arnold.
Wow.
Wow. He just.
Mike took him away.
Thank you, Mike, for that. Thank you for that. What else is there? Patreon. It's a gift every time.
And a curse.
Yeah, a little bit. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are in the show notes below, too. Just go do it.
Every fucking episode.
We're at 222 subscribers on YouTube. Keep that shit up.
We're going to have more content than just a logo and us talking on YouTube. We know.
Yeah, eventually. Just still waiting on our fucking equipment to come in because honestly, like the pandemic has pushed back and delayed a lot of delivery for this shit. But we promise we're getting there. Also, shout out to our Canadian listeners because we just got an email that I can't remember the exact number. I was like 56 right now. We're at 56 on the Film Reviews Apple Podcast chart in Canada right now, which is really fucking cool because that means we cracked the top 100. And then I think last week we were at like 30 something. We tweeted about it or whatever, but holy shit, that means we cracked the top 40. United States, do better.
Yeah. Might have to move to Canada at this point.
I know, right? But no, we actually cracked the top 200 on the Apple Podcast United States Film Reviews chart, and we topped out at 182, which ironically, one of my favorite bands is Blink-182, so that's kind of funny to me. But
yeah, coincidence.
But no, that was really cool. So, you know, we're just joking, obviously. Like that's really fucking cool. We really appreciate that.
That's a milestone for us. 182, yes.
Fuck yeah. Well, I mean, shit, just the fact that we appeared at all was really awesome to see. So that means that you guys are actually fucking listening out there. Do we have more than 2 people listening?
Apparently we do in Canada.
Yeah, so...
It's like an underground cult of people.
So all 200 of you in Canada that listen to us, thank you. And all 2 of you in the United States, do better.
Yeah, spread that word.
So nothing else.
We've covered all our bases.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Covered everything.
Yeah.
So let's get the fuck out of here.
Including my body with this shirt.
Fuck yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Because my brain hurts and I've had enough and I don't want to fucking watch any more terrible music videos.
Like, I felt that lightning strike that hit Joey Kramer.
I'm sorry. That was Flop 10 Worst Music Videos. Until next time, I'm Midnight Agent Raw.
And my D's not cold.
Oof. Shades on.